You have our safety car looking very nice and green and covered in stickers. Not too many stickers, but still a lot of stickers on here. And do get this very nice printed windshield piece. Very nice tires. Same as always. More stickers and a nice back end. Get a nice wobbly spoiler, which is fun. Get a very nice shaped front end. Safety car. More exciting stuff, which is very similar to this one. Nice and green and black, covered in stickers. Today we're going to look at set number 10338. Transformers Bumblebee. You also get this very nice sticker sheet, some license plate options, and some more stickers, and a very nice plaque sticker with Bumblebee there, and some more little information. Good stuff. A few words about Bumblebee and making Bumblebee in the front of the book. Nice lifestyle picture there. Some more information. More about the designers and all kinds of fun stuff. Very nice picture of Optimus Prime there. Good stuff. And that's it. Here we have Bumblebee in his vehicle mode, which is very Volkswagen Beetle-esque, but not quite. It's very reminiscent of the original toy, which was close, but really wasn't a Beetle. But it still looks pretty good. Has that classic Bumblebee yellow. It's a very nice, big old thick wheels. Get a nice little back end here, some lights, and get the license plate. A couple of stickers here on the bumper. Some lights, a little spare tire. All very exciting stuff. Get a little bit of exhaust back there as well. Over here on this side, which is exactly the same on this side, a little mirror. Do get a couple of windows, which are unfortunately clear, so you can just sort of see random bits in there, which they probably just should have went for like more of a less transparent blue or something. Do get some doors, which aren't supposed to, but they do open in car mode, but you know, you get to see a bunch of nothingness, so you can just keep that closed. And it does kind of hit when you try to close it, but it's fine. We have the very nice front end, another bumper up here, some more lights. Do get this very nice Autobot tile there, which is printed, so it's very nice. Same with the windshield, which due to its transformation has to be made of like two smaller ones, so you get a bit of a line there, but you get a nice little Bumblebee sticker in there next to a bunch of nonsense, which you can see. On the roof has another printed tile, which looks nice. And overall, that's about it. It's fairly similar to the original toy. Nice and yellow, and that's about it. You can open up the old back here and see just a giant robot face. It doesn't really stay in place, and it's kind of fragile, but you know, maybe there's more pieces. So yeah, there he is. But it just sort of sits there, and all these little bits tend to fly off when you touch it wrong. Same with the front end. It does move, but you know, it's not really supposed to, and it's also super fragile, so yeah, that's about it. And on the bottom side, do get these little rubbery bits for when he's in robot mode, and there's a bunch of big old hole back here, and you can see some robot fists in there, but you know, no one's gonna display it on the bottom side, so it's fine. Yeah, that's about it. And yes, it does roll quite well in this mode. Now we're gonna do the best part of all of this and try to transform this into robot mode. Firstly, you'll just take off this windshield piece and throw that to the side because you don't need it anymore. And I can come over here and open up these door flaps very carefully. And I'm gonna come back here and separate the back section of these shoulders and arms, which is much tougher than it should be. And you're gonna sort of bend them backwards, try to get out of the way, like so. Then you're gonna unhinge this double hinge after it is slightly tacked on right here. There's a few studs there that hold it on. And then this is probably the worst part of trying just to unhinge this, which I understand why they use such a tough hinge, but when trying to do it without breaking pieces off, it can be quite annoying. Then you gotta bend this one as far this way as you can. After you gotta move this little crotch piece out of the way to get it slightly more in this way. Then you gotta bend this back and then do another click in, which is very much not any fun. Then you're gonna take this hood piece here, bend this out, watch more pieces fall off, then flip this backwards, and these bumpers fold in slightly. Then that's about it. It just sort of sits there, doesn't really peg in or anything. Then you're gonna come down to the feet. You kind of have to separate the 2 feet very carefully. Then you're gonna do the same thing on both sides. Gonna lift this out and kind of back in, then flip these down. Then kind of flip these forward and flip these up. Then you can bring the foot all the way forward, like so. Then trying not to twist the feet, fold these back down, then close the doors, then fold the door in half. Do that there. Then sort of fix up the feet so they don't look as bad. Then take the arms, straighten them out. Then you're gonna take this little, fold that there, then turn the wrists. You're gonna do the same thing on this side. Fold this up, then twist. There you go, all transformed. Here we have Bumblebee in his robot mode, who is quite surprisingly tall. But here we get his new feet, which is pretty much the crumpled up front end. Still got these wheels. He does stand okay. He does have those little rubber wheels that were stuck on to keep him from moving too much, but overall his legs really don't pose or move. He really can't do anything with the feet. His hips do come out wide, but you really can't do anything with it except, you know, you can do the splits, which I guess that's, you know, something you can do with them. And you're also supposed to fold these down too, but there you go. Other than that, that's about it. You don't get much movement out of the arms. You can go back and forth, but then you start bashing into things. You'll hit this, and like this little thing will catch on things. So you can do a little back and forth, and you can't really go up and down too easily. It does fold in there, but because this hinges out, it doesn't really make that movement very easy or fun. So you pretty much get this position with the arms. You get a bit of an elbow, but you know, you can't really do much with it either, because it can only go that back that far, and you can only really go this far, and there's the only movement is just in the hands with its very claw-like fingers. I'm not quite sure why they give them claws, but that's the piece they decided to use. So yeah, that's, the arms pretty much just sit like that. And you get this very nice headpiece. Very nice printed tile there. Another printed tile there for his crest. He does have a bit of a smile. It is on one of those little ball joints, so you do get, you know, some movement. You can waggle it around and knob, and you can turn it around. You do get a very nice yellow axe piece, which is fun. But other than that, that's about it. That's pretty much the whole movement of the whole figure is pretty much just his head, because his other arm is just like that one, and same as the leg. So that's about it. There's not much too exciting about it. It's pretty much very static. It looks somewhat awkward. So yeah, that's Bumblebee. You also get this blaster for Bumblebee to hold, which is very nice. It's just blue and black, and somehow I think I lost a piece, or I guess wasn't included in the box, because it's supposed to have another one of these angle pieces, but I couldn't find mine, so that's fun. But then you can, it has this little clip here, which you can clip it into this little clip there very carefully. Gotta get his fingers out of the way and kind of make it look like he's holding it. It's a little awkward because it sits up kind of high, but you know, what are you gonna do? Then you can shoot people, and this thing's getting out of whack. That's very awkward. There you go. Guns. You also are supposed to take the little hood piece that you ripped off in the first place, fold it in half, then you can fold these down, and trying not to knock things over, take it and stick it right there to form a jetpack, as they say, which tends not to work, and pieces fall off. There you go. Now he has this big hunk of window and hood on his back, which I didn't even put on that well, but and then when you take it off, it just sort of leaves pieces behind, so it's, you know, kind of pointless. But there you go, Bumblebee with a gun. Totally worth it if you can find it on sale. You also get this little plaque reminiscent of most UCS sets. There's a little bit of information about Bumblebee, some of his strengths and weaknesses, and just a little quote there, and picture of Bumblebee. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing much else to it. Now to transform Bumblebee back into car mode, it's pretty much the same as what we did before, but just sort of in reverse. Just start with the feet and unfold the doors, put them off to the side, move this up out of the way, then you can bend these back down. You gotta fold these down, kind of fold these up and out so you can get this piece back underneath, which should be easier said than done, but it's not. Then you can take these arms, close up the fist, and then turn them back around, unfold this, sort of throw them back, get them out of the way. Do that on both sides. Then you're gonna take this piece and throw it back forward. Refold this very non-fun thing, which has to fold all the way back, which takes some more strength than it should. Fold this all the way back up. Fold the little crotch piece down there. Get this sort of pushed back to the body, which is not that easy. There you go. Gotta clip the feet back together. Gotta fix up the bumper there. Then you can straighten out these arms. Straighten them up. Make sure that's forward, knock off those pieces again. Close that up. Kind of clip these arms back into the clip that they came out of. Then you can fold these back before you do any of that, but you can sort of get them over. It's all very perfectly filmed. Then you can fold this up, fold it back out, close that up, close the doors. You can take your windshield piece back, just sort of stick it on there, and there you go. Perfectly transformed. Just fix up the headlights, and there you go. It's back to being in vehicle mode. Perfect. So there you go. Good old Bumblebee. It's probably not worth getting it full price, and there's no real place to put this gun when he's in vehicle mode, so I guess you can. There you go. Perfect storage. So if you're really into Bumblebee, I guess I'd probably get it, but if not, I'd definitely wait for the sale. He's not that good of a robot, and it's not really fun to transform, and his car mode's probably the best. So yeah, definitely wait for a sale. Congratulations, you did it. You can roll out now.